Happy.
We're happy.
Are we going left over here?
Yeah, no, we're going left, yeah. I can't find Greg and Lucky.
Well, no, you're not going to find it on the radio. It's online.
Oh.
New year, new podcast, same old intro.
Yes, good. I almost said good morning. I'm so used to weekend breakfast.
Oh, look at him still having fun at his job. Nice, Lux.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yes.
I was going to change the intro, but it's just way too much effort.
It's way too much effort. Yeah, it's way too much effort. Maybe I should change it. I think I should change the colors at least, the background.
Oh, the video intro.
Yeah,
That could use some work.
Maybe
as well.
a different beat as well. Maybe upbeat, like a...
No, you have to pay for those.
Because it's like that meme. Have you seen that meme? It's that movie of who's that redhead who went and did drugs?
The redhead who did drugs.
Yeah, she was in all the movies in the 90s. She's like our age.
Winona Ryder?
No, redhead.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Come on. She did the movie where she finds her twin at this camp.
Oh, Lindsay Lohan.
There we go.
Jeez, that took the whole 30 seconds card.
Yeah.
You still had Barney, Paris, and Vietnam War to get through.
Yeah, there's that meme of the woman's she's got 2020 written on her face, and then it's her again. It's got 2021. So it's like it's the same but different.
Yes,
Yeah.
welcome to the happy hour.
Yes. Hello. Back again, doing what we do best, the podcast.
Yeah, don't do much else very well anymore. We've got a lot coming at you. Some of the regulars, Game Changers is back. We've got the question crane. We're going to be talking about January in review.
Yeah, because the month is almost over. I mean, this is it's done. The first month of the year finished.
Congrats to everybody who's done dry January, forced dry January.
Yeah, that's something else. I think it's a tough year to do that in this year. One, alcohol was banned, so it was easier to do it, but it's still like, why would you? Because it's hard.
My brothers lost 4 kilograms in January.
Is it?
From not drinking.
So after your wedding, did he...
No, we jawled a little, and then New Year's, Christmas, and then he cut January, dry Jan. That's how it works. For the month of January, he was dry.
Okay. Yeah, so he's really focused on that.
Yeah, but isn't it like all diets? It's like it's a waveform.
Yeah.
You're going to come back. Diets never last.
I say that to people that are watching that are like,
my goal for 2021 was to go on diet. Do you have any reason to feel good, my friend?
Yeah, listen, I've got a baby girl on the way, so I'm very excited about her on the way. My son is in a good mood.
Yeah.
He started school and he's happy again because
there was a time when he was quite violent. He was hitting daddy.
Yeah, when I was like beginning of the year or just end of last year, beginning of the year, he was just a little devil child. Just a devil child. Okay. So he's good again. He's happy again, which I'm happy.
That's nice. Little girl coming along. We've spoken about this before. We're thinking a Mediterranean name.
Is that the right word? What's Mediterranean? What's that?
The Mediterranean. So it's like Italy,
Greece,
Spain,
yes,
Greece.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what about Consuela?
Why would I name her Consuela?
Okay, fine.
It's a lovely name if your name is Consuela.
What about Juanita?
No, that's a terrible name. I had a chick in primary school.
Oh, wasn't she your first?
No. I've never dated a Juanita, but I had so Juanita, there's an Afrikaans version of that with this Juanita.
Yes.
And I can't.
You can't. You can't.
No. Juanita. Juanita sounds like a villain in a telenovela.
So it is still a telenovela. Maybe you should start watching telenovelas and then you can get a name.
Yeah.
What's the Ugly Betty knockoff? There's an Ugly Betty knockoff. It's like unattractive Bettina. It's so bad.
I love that. Unattractive Bettina. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. No, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. But and you, what about you? You got anything to look forward to?
I've got two good reasons to be happy at the moment. Number one, the construction in my company, and not a company, in my complex has stopped. There were people renovating. Aren't they supposed to be on builder's holiday?
Yeah, builder's holiday is 15 to 15. So
well, no, they definitely have not been on builder's holiday.
Okay.
And, I don't know. It just feels like they must be drilling in like a gazillion holes or something. Because
they're trying to get to China.
Yeah. you can just hear it like almost rings in your ear sometimes.
Is it close to you? Is it next to you?
No, it's downstairs.
Oh,
So it's going through the wall and up, I'm assuming.
Oh, my gosh, okay.
So that's been good. And then another reason to feel happy is I've still got a supply of booze in my garage.
How much do you have?
I've got 2 cases of beer left.
Fuck, you are living the dream, my
I
friend.
know, but so what? We're in lockdown in South Africa at the moment until 15th of February. They're going to make a call whether they'll open up again. If they'll open the bottle store.
Every now and then I go to my fridge and
You just
like
longingly look.
No. Do you remember that movie where they put the dolls in the cupboard and then they open it and the doll is alive? It was like
Yes, the Indian in the
Indian
it's called
in
the
the
Indian in the cupboard.
That's exactly the movie.
Is that PC nowadays? Wouldn't you? The Native American in the cupboard?
Yeah, yeah. I think it's probably that. I think that's probably the movie. Yeah, but every now and then I go to my fridge and I open it.
You hope
thinking,
that the beer will come
the beer will be there, like
from a magic cupboard.
yeah.
Oh,
So that's
man,
bad.
that's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have brought you some.
No. No. Beer's a hard
So that's
commodity.
good. Got good stocks. I got some wine. I got some spirits.
So you good to go. Will you last until the 15th?
Yeah, I think I should. But the problem is after that, that's when the counting starts. That's when I start opening up the things I don't normally drink. Whiskey. A friend gave me a bottle of sake. Maybe I'll drink that.
You know,
Japanese.
A friend of mine said this, and I thought it was quite clever. He said, so the amount of tax that the SAB pay the government each year is ridiculous. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, well, fine. Just make SAB pay for the vaccine. We'll get it. And they can continue their thing. Done. Sorted. So just let them pay for it.
Instead of tax.
Instead of government paying for it, because obviously government's getting it from whatever they're paying for it, they're getting it. So say, don't stop alcohol, just let the SAB pay for it, because they're going to do it. Their tax apparently that they pay is like we could all get 3 vaccines for goodness sake.
Lucky. But the trick is we're paying that.
Yes.
We're paying the tax on that.
Yeah.
There's a sin tax that the consumer has to take the burden of.
Exactly. But I use the same.
Yeah,
So
okay.
to just I thought it was quite clever. Yeah.
So you haven't resorted to bootlegging? I know it's
No.
illegal.
No. I'm not making money now, and my wife's like, "You're not paying 700 rand a case. It's not happening." So
Lucky thought it was hilarious when the booze ban was announced. He sent me all memes about the cost of alcohol, and he just thought, ha, let me just get some salt and rub it in your wounds.
Yeah. But my wife's like, no. She was like, because her sister's like, hey, I can get you guys if you want. And I said, no, it's cool. And then I was like, how much is it? I could see my wife's ear like, something bad's happening.
There's a baby on the way. This son of a gun is trying to buy illegal booze.
Bro. And then she was like 700, and I was like,
Yeah.
I can't. And also it was cost light.
Rule number 1, don't do crime.
Exactly.
Don't do crime. Crime doesn't pay, except for the criminals. Double, triple sometimes.
Exactly.
Triple sometimes.
Exactly.
Reason to feel unhappy, though.
Oh, yeah?
Obviously, this current state of affairs in the country. I mean, we're recording this on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, there were reports about corruption up to 9 billion rand.
It fascinates me how the people get away with this corruption. But
It's brazen.
yeah.
It's how dare you think you would get away with it? I knew a child at school. I won't say his name, but let's call him Jeremy Smith. Jeremy Smith in grade 1 shat in a basin. Okay? Jeremy Smith shat in the basin. He was obviously looking for attention.
Was he?
The bathrooms were fine. There was nothing wrong. Jeremy Smith was looking for attention. He was a naughty little shit.
Yeah.
He shat in the basin.
Okay.
He was brazen. He thought he would get away with it.
I really feel like I need to defend Jeremy here. Was he not like shy? Like, why did he shit in the basin?
No, Jeremy was a naughty crap. He was a naughty little kid.
What do you have to do for your child to shit in a basin?
Probably neglect them. I think he was one of 4 or 3.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's hectic, bro. That's heavy.
He shat in the basin.
Yeah.
And he thought he would get away with it. Grade 1s are not going to keep a secret. I mean, that is some hot topic there.
Yeah.
It's brazen.
That's
It's brazen. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying 9 billion is pretty much the same as
Yeah.
Jeremy Smith's crime.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, all right. But that's hectic. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It's scary.
Yeah.
I mean, here we're talking about doing crime to just sustain our booze habits. Their crimes are just to sustain a certain standard of living.
Okay, yeah. We're talking about January and this whole thing. Let's talk about the US of A. It seems that they've corrected their course.
No, well, let's get into that.
Okay.
Let's do January in review.
Okay.
Some people are called Jan. This month should be called Jan, in my opinion. Jan.
Why?
Jan. 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 Jan.
Okay.
So you have January.
Yeah, I actually.
So that's Jan.
Yeah. I actually did some research about why it's called January.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
Not because of a guy called Jan.
No, definitely not. No.
Well,
Jan-
if your name is Jan, you better celebrate this month.
The Romans believed in this guy called Janus. Okay.
Yeah.
And Janus.
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 Yes.
Yeah, Janus. Oh, I thought it was Janus. Sorry.
It's a little too close to Jan's anus for me. Janus.
And I'm gonna call him Janus for the purpose of this conversation. I'm gonna call him Janus. So this Roman god Janus used to have two faces, one that looked forward and one that looked back, and they would praise
Always
Janus.
watching you.
No.
Okay, sorry.
No, they would praise him, and by praising him and offering him stuff, he would. So the looking forward was the new year, and the looking back was looking back at what had happened, making sure that we could go into the new year looking forward into good things, and that was the god that they prayed, January.
Well, yeah, our calendar is Roman.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for that.
Yeah, actually.
What is the face looking back of Janus? Just looking back in the past and reflecting.
Well, yeah, I don't really know. He was
Stop stealing cookies. I can see. January, I hope that it has been a good month for you so far in the new year. Hopefully you haven't had January, the overused term about financial difficulties in the month.
Yeah.
How's January been for you? A lot of interesting things have been happening. We were just talking about brazen corruption.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing. But there's also been a lot of interesting things that have been happening. Old D-Tizzer, Donald Trump,
Is out.
left the White House.
Yeah, the big orange fat man is gone. No, I have to say, for me, January has been like an old diesel engine. It's
Expensive to maintain.
No, and it's also it's really slow to start. Like, I've not really picked up. I'm usually motivated, ready to go. I the tiger.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's not the song, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna do David Goggins' book again. You know who he is by now. If we don't have to explain to you, but because I'm lacking motivation. Greg and I, when we were setting up to do the podcast, we were like, Greg is like, I'm as motivated as I don't even know what you said.
As a dead sloth.
Yeah, you're like, I'm so not motivated. I don't know what it is.
That's
but
it. Really tell the people that we're really up for this.
No. But but it's the feeling of January, and I think the reason why is because we're.
Well, it's much of the muchness. It feels like 2020 again.
Yo, we thought this was over. Like, you know?
Last year, we started this podcast in February.
Yeah.
And then, a couple months later, we hit lockdown and COVID and everything. By the time, I'd say in May, I was like, oh, wow, this is hectic. I did not think it would be still happening.
I, in my head, had this idea that
how naive.
January 2021, we'd be gone, it'd be finished, it'd be over, the world would have moved on. We were looking back, we're laughing at others wearing masks. Now we're still in this. The masks regulation are heavier, and that's good. But
I don't mind the mask. I'm a big fan of the mask.
No, I'm not. I love it. But I'm like, how is this still going?
And what's scary for me is you don't know if it's going to end really. Because for me, my understanding of things is we go into these lockdowns,
yeah,
and then we all get healthy again. People recover, and then we're going to open up the restaurants again. We're going to have booze again. We're going to start going to go parties. We're going to start doing these things, and then it's we've got to go back again.
Yeah,
I can't do that forever.
They're saying on Facebook. Have you seen that saying on Facebook?
I'm trying to get off.
Yeah,
I'm trying to quit.
It's not numbers anymore. It's names. And that's when it's hectic. It's because so people that are dying, you don't you used to not know them.
Yeah.
Now
you're like, oh, it's only 3,000.
Yeah, it's only
between the
3,000.
ages of
Now you're
whatnot.
like, oh, Auntie Sue, Cheryl, this person.
Yeah.
Like people know people, and it's like, oh my god.
I'm really, really sorry if you have lost someone to this. It's terrifying. My parents are in their 60s, late 60s. They are so cautious. Like, obviously they're not living in fear, but they're so hyper aware, and they're more aware this time now than they were at the beginning of the year because it's turned to names.
Exactly. Level like I'm more cautious now than I was in level 5 when it comes to washing my hands, coming from home, like doing like I'm hectic about it because I'm so. And every time I see like I feel a sneeze coming, I'm like, no, not like this.
Lucky before 2020 wasn't a big hand washer in my opinion.
Okay, shit.
So that's it. That's been an interesting thing in Jan.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah. It's been interesting. And then so Donald Trump is out, man. Like and I like to say, and I don't like to say this often because I don't know, me and you don't know how World War II felt or World War I when the world won.
Yeah.
This is a world winning moment. That piece of shit, and I'll say it, that piece of shit is out and the world is better for it.
Definitely.
Like, and you know who's even bigger is Melania Trump. She's like, oh my God.
Thank goodness I'm out of the limelight.
The psychologist that's going to get her. Where do you want to start? Well, it started 4 years ago.
I mean,
like, bro,
that psychologist is going to make millions off of it.
Dude, I would love to know how she's just like,
you know, Michelle Obama's released a book. I'd like to hear Melania's book.
Bro, the guy who gets her book. I'm going to read that book before it even made it to the prints. Like, the stuff that he must have said in that house, in that, like, she is just, like, also, have you seen that the one tweet was like, has anyone checked Tinder yet? Is Melania on there? Like, he is just, yeah.
And I think it's a win for the world. I know a lot of people have things to say about the economy and things that have happened or whatever, but just, you know, that massive divide
that he created.
And the problem for me, I think, is now other politicians are going to say, "Ooh, we can put that play in our playbook. We can work with this."
Oh, yes, yeah.
And I don't think what he did is entirely new.
No.
People have done it before, but he just won.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, he's and as crazy and as psychopathic like how he is, he's done things that have, like, I mean, him getting 70 million and still losing is more votes than any president before him, which is like, one, to show people don't vote, and two, to show how many followers he has.
Yeah.
Like 70 million people go, I like this guy. And that's fucking crazy.
God, that is mad.
That is cool. That's
we can't even get 200 subscribers on the podcast.
Yeah, dude. No, so, but listen, yeah, and honestly, and then Biden winning, awesome, and Kamala Harris being the first woman of color, a VP, and she seems like she's just like, like, that's cool. That I watched that inauguration and it looked cold. Oh, shame old Bernie's the memes. People just leave Bernie alone. Bernie's just trying to be. Bernie's an old cold man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think Biden is. Did you see his board?
No.
His board of people that he's appointed for office.
Oh, it's got a good bunch of people.
So many. Like,
for me, what scares me though is the world is being run by old people. Like, your future is the next 20 years max.
It's, listen, in
your child's future is the next 80 years.
Yeah, but it's sad. It is sad in politics, but it's good in a sense of because most people think your life's over at 60. In American politics, it's only beginning, baby. It's only beginning. You're 65. You're ready to run for president, sir. Bring it on up.
You're still going to have about 4 times where you don't win, but then after that.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. Like,
at the end of his term, he's going to be 83, I think.
But looking at his political career.
Interesting.
It's a movie to say, hold on and keep going, because this oak, he was a congressman for years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then he was the VP to Obama.
Yeah.
And apparently I saw something that said like when Obama appointed him as VP, they weren't really mates. Like they weren't really
and then they
they just became the BFFs that we know them today to be, you know, like
Yeah.
And now he's like, and now he's president. I mean, that's a great story. That's a great.
I hate politics and politicians. I think they're slime bags. Every single one of them. Why would you go into it?
I don't know.
To change the world? That maybe some people started wanting to change the world. And then it just becomes, my pockets.
But do you think, like, I mean, I think every government is corrupt except Canada's. I really think they got that shit together. I think they just like.
I'm sure Canada's got problems as well.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, they problems like, oh shit, we can't watch hockey tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
It's cold.
It's too cold, y'all. Yeah, but I think people start off and they're like, I want to change the world, and then it gets into like. But then what? Does Big Pharma pay them off and big?
Definitely.
But then what happens if you say no? Do they kill you? I mean, we've watched.
You got to read John
We've
Grisham
read like
here
the Pelican Brief and shit. Like we know
They're coming to take you down.
Like you got to get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, and lobbyists. That's all weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
Other
weird.
things for you and Jan. I've been married. I've been married for a month.
So when you got married
2
December
months.
the
2
5th.
months. Yeah, December the 5th. 2 months of marriage.
Yeah. And how's it?
Cannot say I'm happier to be in our own home. We were on holiday for a month with her family.
Say, I can't say I'm happy. I was like, Jesus. Maybe you said that off here.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy.
Yeah,
I am very, very happy.
Yeah.
But it's...
So you spent a month with her family?
Yeah.
That was tough.
It was good to be home.
Yes.
I'm sure you can relate if you've been on holiday with the in-laws.
Yeah, listen. I mean, I did a week and I was also like, okay, cool. Like,
just a week.
I'm ready to.
Those are rookie numbers. You got to try 5.
Yeah.
Try 5 weeks.
Yeah.
I think it was actually 7.
Jeez, dude. Hey.
And the worst thing about being partially unemployed is you don't feel like you're on holiday when you're on holiday.
Yeah.
Because you're going,
Guys. No, we're going to have, guys, what about prawns tonight? What about not?
what about cheese on bread?
Yeah. Have you guys ever tried a peanut butter and jam sandwich?
I make a mean PB&J.
Bro, I still wanted to ask you about that Elvis sandwich. I need to find the recipe.
Oh, if you haven't heard about the Elvis sandwich, it's incredible. I can't remember the name of it, but I know what it is.
Yeah.
It's so Elvis Presley used to order the sandwich in order, like he would get on a plane, he would fly from Graceland to go eat the sandwich at like a diner, and then he'd fly home.
You'd fly home, and it's peanut butter, bacon, and this jam.
It's peanut butter, bacon, and I think it's blueberry jam.
Blueberry jam.
And then is there not syrup on top of the bacon? I'm not 100% sure.
No, the jam acts as the syrupy
We'll find the recipe.
Yeah, but it's you then. So we made it, and he toasts the footlong, the sub. He toasts it, and we made it. And the other day I was making a peanut butter and jam sandwich.
You thought about it.
And I just haven't been able to stop thinking about it because I tasted it, and
Let me ask Granny Google.
delicious is an understatement.
Elvis Presley's famous sandwich.
Peanut butter and banana sandwich.
No. No, there we go. It's the Fool's Gold Loaf.
Fool's Gold Loaf. That's what it's called.
That's what it's called. Let me just see if they got it here.
And they call it the Fool's Loaf Gold because the price you pay for it.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It's very expensive. But you can make it at home. It's easy.
Fool's Gold Loaf.
According to Wikipedia, Fool's Gold Loaf is a sandwich made by the Colorado Mine Company, a restaurant in Denver, Colorado.
The sandwich consists of a single warmed, hollowed-out loaf of bread, so it's a big baguette, filled with the contents of 1 jar of creamy peanut butter, 1 jar of grape jelly, and a pound of bacon.
If that doesn't give you a heart attack, nothing will. But it's absolutely delicious. I've been thinking about that sandwich for so long. And I knew the 2 out of the 3 ingredients. I knew it was peanut butter and bacon, but I just didn't know the other one.
Grape.
Yeah.
Do we use grape jam?
We found, no, we used
Something-
blueberry, but yeah, potato.
Yeah. Okay, well, we wish you all the best for
the rest of-
2021.
yeah, the rest
Do you
of
have any
2021.
goals for 2021?
Yeah, listen, I'm just trying to get a full-time job to make. I want to live comfortably again. That's my goal, to live
I
comfortably.
want to not have to think about money.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a nice goal.
Yeah.
You? I want to. I've been working on the weekends for a year and a half.
Yeah.
You
get back to weekday, baby.
Yeah, I want a weekday job.
Yeah.
And then I also want to spend weekends away. I want to go away
with your wife.
And then I also want to see my parents more and see my friends more.
Yeah.
Because if 2021 and 2020 have taught us anything, they're the people that count.
Yeah, it's
Short.
Life is short, and those are the people that count. And you're right, bro. I've also thought about that. Like, spending more time with family, and like I've spent so much time with my son that I've actually really cherished it. And even though he's a naughty shit, I'm loving it. Like, he's growing into this little dude.
Just potty training, mate. Yeah. Nothing near the basic.
Nothing near.
The moment you move out of home, your parents' home, and start living alone, is a game changer.
In what aspect?
You have to fend for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You have to learn how to cook.
Yeah.
You don't have to do either of those things. You could just become a slouch or a slob. It's a moment that changes the game for you. You define your path.
Yeah. Yeah.
At that moment.
Yeah.
Are you going to be the type of person who takes the knife, makes a peanut butter sandwich, and just leaves the knife on the counter? Or are you going to be the clean freak? There's a whole bunch of things that come with your own home.
Yeah, there's a lot of responsibility.
Mr. Price home, you have to go shopping for things.
My wife taught me a lot with, she does this, so we've got the duvet, and under the duvet, she calls it it's like a thin sheet.
Yes.
She calls it the...
just a
something.
fitted sheet. No, it's not the fitted sheet. It's just another sheet.
She calls it something, yeah. And so I'm like, why? She's like, because when you sweat, then you sweat on that, not the duvet. Then you don't have to wash the duvet so often.
Oh, that's a duvet. Okay.
Yeah, but
why are you so sweaty in bed?
No, it's like in summer, it's hot.
Oh, mommy and daddy making children,
consuelos, baby,
little consuelos.
But it's quite nice. It's actually quite nice. It was a game changer. Yeah,
game changer.
Yeah.
So every single week, we try and bring you game changers. If you have something that has changed the game in your life, please get in touch with us.
You got to tell us about it, but I'm going to start with mine.
Okay.
I found this at like Wastepack, and wherever you live, if you live in Durban, it's called something else.
It's the shop that sells a lot of plastic.
Yes, that's the one. So here is mine.
Plastic Land. There's one that's called Plastic Land. Haven't you shown me this before? This is like the Avo preserver.
Yeah. No, I haven't showed you this.
Are you sure?
I showed you, but I haven't showed you on.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So this is like an Avo preserver.
And then you keep fruit in there. So you cut it open in half, and then it's got the silicone cover that goes on top of it. It looks like it works like a charm as well.
Yo, this thing's too big and it's not supposed to be. So when you cut the Avo in half, you then leave it like that, and then it preserves the Avo. And there's ones for lemons, for apples, whatever, but this one's for Avo. But like, look at that, that's powerful.
It looks like an Avo condom.
Yeah, it does look like an Avo condom. Makes the fruit look sexy. But it's actually, dude, I've been using it because I love a good Avo.
Yeah, and sometimes you can't eat the whole thing. So you got to have half and half.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's changed the game in your life.
That's changed the game in my life, and it's really, really helped me out. Yeah.
A game changer of mine, similar to that, not my official game changer, is trying to reduce the amount of plastic shit I own. You should maybe try that.
So how much plastic stuff do you own? Like Tupperware and stuff?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get rid of stuff like that. Like, that's such a gimmick, in my opinion.
Yo, but I'm not going to throw this in the dustbin. Yeah. So I'm not recycling. I'm
not talking about killing the planet. I'm just saying, I don't know, you've got a child, you've got a lot of plastic things. I wouldn't understand.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, game changer. Sometimes you learn lessons which result in you learning about game changers.
Okay.
I dropped my phone.
Oh, God.
Now, Lucky and I have been privileged. For the last few years, we've had a sponsorship deal that has resulted in us receiving telephones.
It's not even a sponsorship deal. It's just because we were part of the station. Because the sponsorship deal sounds like we were sponsored by Huawei.
No, we got no money.
No.
Anyway.
So Huawei gave everyone that worked at 947 phones every single year.
Yeah.
New one. So we got brand new phones. I ended up
Top of the range.
We ended up having to put them like away. And then my wife thought it was a smart idea about giving them to her family. And now I don't have any extra phones.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I dropped my phone. broken the screen. Not even a big drop. Tiny little crack. Next thing I'm looking at it, starts strobing at me.
Yeah.
And then just goes black forever. Game changer. Get a screen protector. Went into the repair place. You're looking at about $4,000, sir. $4,000 for a screen.
Yeah. Who's giving me this phone? Robert De Niro?
4,000 rand. I could buy another phone for that.
Yeah. So you want me to fix the phone for $4,000 where I can get another phone for
Screen protector, most expensive screen protector, 300 rand.
that? So
if your phone, look at your phone right now, and if your phone does not have a screen protector, go and get one. So the guy at the shop looked at me and said, "Why didn't you have a screen protector?" First thing he said to me, I said,
who the fuck are you to talk to me like that?
I said, "You're kicking me while I'm down."
Can I just tell you, I always research stupid things, but
Well, I mean, you also buy them.
yeah, but it's just sometimes I want to know. I'm curious about it, and being curious, it's good.
Well, we heard
It's good.
about Janus, the god of the faith, with the face in the front and the thingy at the back.
Now, the two-headed God, okay? Two-headed.
Okay,
yeah.
yes.
So the reason screen protectors and how they work is fascinating. Well, I think it's fascinating.
Okay, yeah, tell me.
It's obviously it's like rubber inside and then plastic on either side, and then on the inside it's got like a sticky protection, whatever.
But it's all clear.
It's all clear, but it's so thin. All of those layers are so thin, packed into this little thing.
Yeah.
When it falls, it absorbs all
The pressure.
and the whatever. So when your screen was supposed to take that crack and that pressure, that gets absorbed into this
Screen protector
and
instead
it
of
takes
the
it.
actual screen.
That's beautiful. And there's a photo of somebody that is slow, like a 1,000
Yeah,
frames per
to
second,
show you,
and
yeah.
it just is beautiful. It's such a fascinating thing. But
So you've been unemployed for a while, eh? That goal of getting a new job,
I've seen too much.
where you just get caught in the YouTube algorithm.
Ooh.
Next thing you're like,
Yes, I would like to know how to make potatoes.
repair your own screen. You're like, okay, let me try that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my game changer.
It's your game
So
changer.
get a screen protector.
Yeah.
Protect
Protect your phone, yo.
Yeah,
Screen protector, $300. New screen, 4,000 rand.
yeah. So that is for the top of the range phone, but I mean,
But you also went to Apple, and how much did they say for a charger? It looks like 2,000 rand.
1,800 rand for a new charger.
And you were like,
1,800 rand. But no, you see what happened is I've gone through two chargers. So the original charger died. Then I bought a knockoff.
yeah,
Bought the knockoff for 300 rand. Knockoff lasted about 2 years.
yeah.
And the original charger lasted about 6 years. So now I've got another original 1,800 rand.
Every time you charge that thing, you just watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we should get jobs at electronics companies.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Game changers, we want yours. When you were growing up, did you ever play the drinking game? Never, ever, have I ever.
Yeah, the game was always started off as, it's going to be a fun game, and we'll say,
And then it
I've
gets
never
sexual in
skied.
seconds.
And it gets sexual in like the first person starts off.
Never have I ever kissed Lucky. And
Yeah.
3 girls are click, 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 click.
Oh my God.
Never, ever have I ever.
Yeah.
Simple game.
Simple game. If you haven't done it, you have to drink. If you have done it, you don't drink.
I'd like for you to play along now if you're listening or watching. And you would need to know me a little bit to do well at the game. Lucky, how long have we known each other? Almost
8 years.
8 years. That's a long time.
It's a long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
What a waste of 8 years.
It's more than primary school.
Yo, okay, yeah, they're good. More than high school, isn't it? Isn't high school only 7?
5.
There we go.
That's why I went primary school
Yeah,
is small.
I did really well with mathematics. There's an item in my house
Yeah.
that I never, ever thought I would own.
Okay.
And I'd like for you to try and have a guess as to what that item is. So I'll give you a few clues, well, no, actually, you can maybe do a round summary of the type of person I am. Number one, I don't like cheap plastic things.
Yeah, Greg doesn't like cheap
The Crazy
plastic.
Store is my
So-
least favorite store.
Yeah, Greg doesn't like gimmicky gifts, like shirts that says I'm with stupid. He doesn't like stuff like that. He doesn't like
I
anything.
used to. I went through a phase.
Yeah, but he doesn't like anything like that. Now, I would have said vegan stuff, but you have tried meat-free Monday, so you've changed the curve on that. You do try to recycle, so it's not that.
Operative word try.
Maybe it's not non-alcoholic booze because you actually do have it for days that you want to.
Sometimes it thins out.
Thins out the
hard supply.
The hard supply. So it's not that.
As much as I think it's sacrilegious.
Food, clothes, skinny jeans. No, you don't have skinny jeans. It's not that.
Well, these are kind of
Sport
skinny.
you like. What don't you like? What don't you?
I'll give you a
Rap
clue.
music. Taylor Swift. Maybe you bought a Taylor Swift album.
It's got something to do with food. It's not vegan.
Food.
I'll also give you another clue. It's not an air fryer, which I think personally is, if you've got an air fryer in your house, you've been had.
Air fryers are for people that don't know how to cook. I'll say it. I'm not going to be rude.
You've got one, don't you?
I had one.
I
had one.
You sell it?
Yeah, we were trying to give it away. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. What food thing don't you have?
Never, ever did I ever think I would have a NutriBullet.
Oh my God.
I'm not a smoothie, man.
Why did you get a NutriBullet?
I got married and we had a wedding registry.
Yeah.
And I was actually really annoyed. If you're ever getting married and somebody says, "Oh, should we give our bank details?" Give your bank details. Don't have a wedding registry.
Yeah,
you don't need more things.
I don't know why I gave you cash. That was very weird.
I loved it. Thank you.
Yeah, but I'm saying cash, actual cash. I should have just put in your money in your account.
No, man. Now that's the tax man can't see what I'm spending it on.
That's true. But you can give a gift.
Yeah, you can give a gift. Anyway,
Yeah.
so on the registry, we ticked the NutriBullet cheekily because I think it's quite expensive.
Yeah, it's quite
It's a pricey item.
Yeah. But it'll last you forever.
And these people bought it for us.
Wow.
So now I'm going to have to become a smoothie person.
So have you made one yet?
No.
Okay.
I went online to look at smoothie recipes. Yes, maybe you can give me an idea because I was disappointed with what I saw.
What do you mean?
It just doesn't look nice. Green, kale, spinach. Then
Okay.
there's one half an orange, then a frozen banana.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the recipes you want because you're not the kale guy. So step the fuck
Yeah,
away.
well, I
from
want
that.
healthy though. I want health in a sip. I don't want to have a flippin' peanut butter milkshake. I can do that any day of my week.
Okay.
Just go to somewhere else and they can make me that.
So first of all, get yourself granola.
Okay.
Okay. Fruit.
Granola, can it be muesli or must it just be single granola?
No, muesli is cool. So granola muesli mixed with that's
Yeah.
that's cool. Get fruit. Fruit's always good. So
You have to freeze the fruit.
You can get frozen fruit or you can get fruit that's what's the name. But also make sure that you always have ice involved. Now it's summertime, it's hot. Not today, particularly the way we dress, but it's usually hot in summer. Now, on a hot summer's day, you're always trying to mix 3 fruits, no more than 3. You don't need more than 3 fruits. It's just, no, we're not making a tropical fucking fiesta. Okay?
That's a good rule. That's a good rule.
So 3 fruits. You can always mix it with granola or whatever, but I like to say, so I'll go banana.
I've seen milk. They want me to put milk
you
in
do
there?
need milk, but I don't do. If you're doing a fruit, don't add milk because it's no.
It's like having a tropica.
Yeah. So I'll have 3 fruits and lots of ice. The crushed ice and lots of fruit through summertime, like at 11, 12 o'clock when it's hot.
Is it healthy? Is it just like
It's
fruit
nice.
juice?
No, it's not like fruit juice. It's like a crushed, like a what's it called?
You don't sound sold.
No, it's good. It's really good. But health-wise, what I do, but you won't have it, is I have a protein shake, granola, yogurt, ice, and 1 fruit. So a banana or an apple or whatever. Breakfast, you have that instead of eating something. So if you're on a rush, you need to go somewhere, but you can't eat. You put it, eat it up. Done.
Hey, baby, will you wash the NutriBullet? Cheers, bye.
Here's a little tip for the NutriBullet to wash it.
Yeah.
The blade, it comes off. You know the blade that comes off. Once you've just made the stuff,
Wash it immediately.
rinse it immediately.
Okay.
Rinse it immediately, done. Then it's sorted. You don't have to wash it every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you've got one, eh?
Yeah. I got one. You want to give it away.
Sounds like hard work. No hard feelings. That's what a Johannesburg man recently said to his ex-girlfriend after he won over 50 million rand in the lottery, after they had just broken up. They used to live together.
Yeah, he's sitting in his apartment. He checks his lotto ticket, realizes he's won. He's like, he can't believe it. Decides, let me go have a cold shower. Goes out, has a cold shower, comes back, checks it again, realizes he's won. His girlfriend's now about 7 hours out of his life. And he's like, what is going on? Like, is this karma? What is this? He's won the lotto. Now,
they got an interview with him. They obviously haven't revealed his identity.
Yeah.
I was going to try track him down, but it was way too much effort.
Yeah.
So we'll just tell you the story anyway.
Yeah.
He spoke to the lottery and like gave them a little bit of an interview. He said he's going to buy his ex-girlfriend a fridge and a
washing machine.
Because, you know, she's obviously moving out. No hard feelings.
Now, at first I was like, what? What do you mean? Why are you buying her that? You don't need that. Like,
she gone.
Yeah, she gone, bro. She left you. It's over.
She got off at the other stop and you went on the train to Victory Town.
Yeah. Now, obviously it sounds like she broke up with him because he's the one that was sitting there.
Yeah, no, I think he sounds a little bit like he was hurt.
Now, he's a financial advisor.
Is he?
Yeah. So he knows
I know he was in finance.
Yeah. So he knows how to make money or whatever. And he's already said he's not going to quit his job. He's still going to stick at his job.
Yeah, but I read the whole article. It says that he's going to stay at his job because he knows they're retrenching.
Oh, yes.
So he's going to wait for the retrench package.
Yes. The guy is clever. Very well. But now the thing about the no hard feelings.
I'd be like, screw you. This is just a little bit of this is my turn to stick my finger in the wound.
But now the thing about it is if she comes back, he still obviously loves her.
Oh yeah, no. There was within I don't know, an hour of her finding out. Beep beep. Hey, what you doing tonight?
Babe, I realized I was wrong. Oh, did you? Was it after you watched the lotto or what is it? Now listen to me. If she paid for the ticket.
No, but she didn't.
No. I'm just saying. Would it be rightfully hers?
I think that's how the lotto works.
No. If she bought the ticket and gave it to him.
No, then you gave it to them.
Because he's like, babe, please pick me up a lotto ticket. Do a quick draw.
No.
Yeah. So it wasn't like
I don't know the laws about that.
Okay.
But I think it's important. How many bad breakups have you had? Because if you've ever been through a bad breakup, it's ugly.
I've only so I had one. It wasn't a breakup. It was literally this girl and her friends came to my house, and there was a whole bunch of us, and then I ended up kerfuffling with this one, and then I woke up the next morning and she'd stolen my shoes.
Okay, so not amicable.
So
because you wanted your shoes.
She took
one shoe.
She took one shoe from 4 pairs of shoes that I had. So she was a fucking psychopath.
Oh, yeah, that's cruel.
So, and she told me, she sent me a message, she says, you'll never see these shoes again. And I still said to her, like...
Did she take all the lefts, or did she at least leave you with a right? And so you had mismatched shoes.
And I was so...
Did she leave you mismatched? I can't remember.
I was just angry because I remember it was I think one of the pairs was the Jordans was when I was still wearing Jordans, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like what psychopath takes...
Before you were a dad, you were very fashion conscious.
I was like, who takes one shoe?
Well, that's because you took her heart, Lucky.
But so every breakup I've ever had. Now, I had a girl who slept with 8 guys. Okay, cheated on me with 8 guys.
You never possessed her.
No, I never.
You had a relationship with her.
I had a relationship with her, but she cheated on me with 8 dudes.
Wow.
And even...
So, are you... did you get a penicillin shot, or... What were the precautions that you had to take after finding out? I'm joking.
And then she's still, like... I'm still friends with her. I'm not friends with her. Like, I won't go out to dinner or lunch with her. But
if you see her in the mall...
I'm amicable. I say, hey, how's it going? I mean, I recently saw she had twins. You know?
Oh.
Is it his... No,
who knows?
Probably not. But but I've had...
So it's good. It's on a good footing.
It's on a good footing because I believe this. I believe that you can't love someone and then when you break up, you become this monster with them. I don't understand that. Now, the only reason you should cut ties with someone and hate them. No, not cut ties. Hate them. Because you're going to cut ties
You
anyways.
should never hate.
No. Is if they kill a family member of yours, obviously.
Okay. Well, that's...
Okay.
You know, forgiveness is the best way to live. Forgive and forget.
Yeah, in the Bible. This is the real world, right? Okay. So if they kill a family member of yours, or if they cheat on you, is the only time you should cut ties and never be friends with them. Other than that, if you break up and you say, "Oh, listen, I just don't love you anymore," cool. That happens. We fell out of love. Maybe I wasn't 100% there. Maybe I wasn't giving you the attention you needed. Sweet.
Maybe my winky was too small.
I'll be hurt. But eventually I'll get over it. I will say this.
Well, only with surgery for the last one.
I will say this, though. And this happened to me, and this is the reason I'm saying this. If you break up with a guy, give him a fucking reason. Tell him why. Listen.
Same as if you break up with a girl, be man enough to tell her why.
Yeah, you cut your toenails in indoors, or you slurp when you do spaghetti, or you have a small winky. Whatever the reason is, tell them. Know. Because I had a girlfriend who broke up with me, and
she never told you why.
She never told me why. I never got closure. It took me 5 years to get over this woman. 5 years, because I kept going back. Like every time I would meet or date a girl, I'd be like, "Oh shit, am I doing?
There's something wrong.
Like, am I doing like the wrong thing?" Then you second guess yourself. Then you become the person like, "Oh, you're having a good time." Yes, nigga, I'm having a good time.
No, I'm not having a good time anymore since you asked me the 5th time if I'm having a good time.
Exactly. So please tell the person that's my only thing.
How many times have you been broken up with?
I actually have never broken up with someone. I've broken up with someone twice. That's it out of my life, and that's a long life.
Owie. Owie. That hurts.
Yeah, I've been the dumpy most times. And you?
I'm the dump truck. The dumper.
All right. This looks like a dual stop. Where are we?
I'm evacuating.
Daddy's gonna back this up, bitch.
Yeah, but I haven't been as nearly as prolific as you.
Yeah, but you also date crazies though.
No, not crazies. Not crazies.
Not crazies, but like you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Takes one to know one. Anyway, I think what we're getting at here is this man who has won the lottery has the right attitude.
He does.
Make it amicable.
Yeah, I think he's a good person. Listen, a washing machine and a fridge. Shit, if I got that on any Tuesday, I'd be like, "Yo, thanks, player boy."
I don't know, bro. Your fridge is awesome. Your washing machine probably needs a little bit of love.
Yeah.
But your fridge, like he's got one of them double door.
Yeah.
Nick, what the only upgrade from that is you must have that, the Amazon fridge that orders milk for you because lucky your milk is running low.
Yeah, so don't order milk. We're leaving. We're going on holiday. Don't order the milk.
Then the milk arrives and you got stray cats take over the house.
Fuck you, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
just stay amicable. Wedding dresses are the biggest waste of money.
Ooh.
Biggest. Now, it sounds biased that two married guys are saying this, but I'll explain why. I've worn my wedding suit to 5 other weddings, and I've worn them on 7 other occasions, probably. So I've
Mr. Fancy.
So I've really gotten the value out of my expensive bloody suit. And you've worn yours, but you're still gonna wear it.
I don't have as fancy engagements as you.
Going to see the Queen.
Yeah. Sorry, lovey.
Going to have caviar on the boat on the yacht with Susan.
Yes. But yes, I have used it more than once.
Yeah. Now my wife's wedding dress was
she can't wear that when she goes to tea with the Queen.
No. As all wedding dresses, expensive. You know, they fit it to your body. They sequence and this and that. My wife hasn't. She hasn't. I don't even know where the thing is. I think it's at her mom's house.
I'm pretty sure she knows exactly where it is.
Packed something.
Yeah.
So she wants to do the trash the dress thing. Okay, she was gonna do it. Now
Trash the dress
is
it a new thing? It's a new thing
Well,
where
in our
brides-
generation, it's not. It's like probably 10 years old now.
Okay.
So brides take it and they go and they wear it and they we go swimming and we take photos, paintball or whatever, and they just trash the dress. It's literally throwing money into a dumpster fire. Just yeah.
It's like buying a car
Yeah.
and then just crashing it right afterwards.
Exactly. It's like why, but it's a thing. And
So your wife was going to do that.
She was.
And then obviously a sensible husband like yourself. Why don't we do something sensible like sell it, love? I'm sure she loved that. That conversation must have ended so well.
Exactly.
Oh, my baby, that's such a great idea. The memories. Oh, yeah, let's just sell it.
So now we're having a baby girl, and we want to do photos with her in it because it'll be quite cool. She'll be tiny. The dress will be huge. It'll be beautiful.
I think that's terrible, but okay.
Why?
Because, I mean, it's going to take 20 years for her to fit into the dress.
No. When she's tiny, so she'll wear it when she's tiny, and she's like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
She's gonna walk, she's gonna wear it, and she's gonna look beautiful, and she's gonna feel like a princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A princess who's drowning in fabric.
And then we're gonna sell it secondhand or give it to a bride. She came up with this: a bride who can't afford to have a wedding dress.
Nice.
So that I said, okay, that's cool. Because the thing about it is making money from it now is pointless. It's the money like that. It's not money that you know. I don't know what it's called. Is there a name for it?
I don't know.
Like for instance,
Well, that you've got the value from it already.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying. You've got the value from it already. Selling it now would just be making money from it.
Mm.
Like these shoes. Okay, these shoes. I've paid for them. They're paid off.
Like his pair. You should never ever buy shoes on lay-by or
No,
pay them off.
exactly. But what I'm saying is me selling these now would be a waste. I've made the money off them. I've already run 400.
It'd be more stress to meet the guy and make sure he pays you cash on the Facebook Marketplace.
So giving them away would be better than saying, "Hey, listen, can I have 200 rand for them?"
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a name for that, but
Well, my fiance is really in a dark place. Well, fiance, my wife.
it'll happen.
Whew.
It'll happen.
We were engaged for so long.
Yeah.
She's only been my wife for a couple
So
months.
long.
She spilled red wine on her dress
When? At the wedding?
at the wedding. She took it to the wedding place. They can't clean it.
Why?
They said they can't get it out. Red wine's one of those things. It's like blood. You can't get it out.
Your wife almost spilled red wine on my wife's dress when you were at my wedding.
Well, she drinks red wine. And she can be quite clumsy.
That's crazy. So what are they going to do?
We can't get nice couches actually in our house. I wanted to get these nice like white cowhide kind of leathery couches. The red wine stains will just glare. They'll just glare out at you. So I have to go for like a brown or something to hide the stains.
You say it like this is disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. So now she actually found out yesterday. She got hold of me. She was like, "Baby, I'm so bummed. They can't clean the red wine out of my wedding dress." And I was like, "Oh dear. When were you planning on putting it on again, my love?"
So what are you going to do?
I'm not going to do anything.
The only thing you can do is trash the dress.
No, I hate the idea of that.
Why?
Why don't we dye it a different color, and then she can wear it at another occasion?
Okay.
Can you dye a dress a different color?
I don't know. What do I look like to you? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I think trash the dress is the only thing that you're going to be able to do. Where did she spill? Like
That's
low?
just such an American thing.
high?
Trash the dress.
Is it high? Is it low? Where is it the
I
spill?
think it's all down the side.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Well, our wedding did go on until 4 a.m.
It was a party though.
It was a party.
I was sad I had to leave. It was really sad.
I was sad you had to leave too.
Yeah. Her father was like, "Lucky, I know you got to go up there, but let me show you there's a secret way to get up there." He showed it to me once. I was like, "Bro, you've been making me walk around
The house
the
forever,
house
and you
forever,"
didn't
and
give
he
me
showed
the secret way.
It was beautiful. I was like, "Sweet." Yeah. It was a great wedding. It was a great wedding.
Thank you.
I was so bummed about
So what do you do about, what do people make them into like christening dresses, curtains? What do they do with them?
I've got to be honest. I only know about those two things. Other than that, I don't know anything else. I think, I do think maybe we should evolve into a society that reuses them better. Because I do think it's a waste of money.
Otherwise, if you are a student at Wits Medical School, maybe you can get us some bones, and then just imagine, get some bones in the wedding dress, and we bury it somewhere. And then we see what happens.
Oh my God, that'd be a great
People
story.
love it. They're like, murdered bride. That would hit headlines. That would make headlines.
But we know the truth. We like,
Yeah, obviously.
we're
Well,
like,
it would probably have our DNA on it.
yeah, so we'd be suspects.
Yeah.
But then, sorry, but hold on. But the skeleton at vets, don't they have different bone? They're made from plastic.
No. I think the real doctors, the doctors in training get some real bones.
The skeletons they use are not real people.
I'd like somebody to please prove Lucky wrong.
Okay, yeah. Because, okay, John has died, uses
It takes
organs.
a long time. John has been dead for 30 years.
Okay,
John has donated his body to science.
okay.
So, he says that, I'm an organ donor, whatnot.
Yeah.
Then I think they peroxide, they bleach the bones, and then you get to take them home and use them in projects and stuff. I remember a story. You and I once had a caller on radio, and they told us about the box of bones somebody got stuck into the box of bones under their bed, and it was like the little dog or something. It got all of the human bones.
Oh, God. Okay, all right, okay. Oh, my God.
Well, I don't know. Otherwise, I don't know. How do we access a body that we can put in the dress? We'll take it offline. We'll take this offline, and then we'll get back to you once you've got a concrete plan on how to make headlines.
All right, that's, yeah. Yeah.
It's time for the question crane.
Yes.
We've got 100 cranes with 100 questions inside of them. Just to wrap up the show, we go through a couple of these.
Today we've decided to use a question that we saw on the internet, which we thought was absolutely fascinating.
And we also want your questions.
Yeah.
You can get a hold of us. The number's here on the screen, and you can send us a WhatsApp. Any question, and we'll put it on the question crane.
Here we go. There it is.
This one coming out of news in the White House.
So for those who haven't seen it before, Donald Trump installed a little brown box with a red button. And when he pressed this little red button, somebody in the White House would bring him a Diet Coke. This was something that he, as a president, had for 4 years, and Joe Biden moved in. He saw this and thought this was absolutely ridiculous and bullshit, and he took the button out. But Greg and I thought about this, and I thought, man, that is quite cool.
If you could have a red button,
What would it do? What would it do for you? So for me, I would say biltong on demand. Biltong on demand. They come in there, sir. It says here when we bring you biltong. What is that? It's the best cured meat in the world, son. Oh, is it like beef jerky? No, you're fired. It's not like beef jerky.
Okay.
Bitch.
I'm not saying you're president. I'm just saying you got the red button.
Oh, no, you're president. You're president, and you, whatever it is. It must,
So you want
so
biltong.
it can do anything or bring you anything.
I mean, you're so predictable. Biltong's like your favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would have?
Ooh, let me think.
Give it some thought.
What about you?
If I had a little red button that could bring me something, a masseuse. Like you're just like, oh, I'm feeling a bit, and then, bring in Taryn. Taryn comes in, gives you a little rub down, and then you like push the button again, and then you bring in Igor, and Igor like stands on your back. And
You went from Taryn to Igor.
Igor's just to get the real hard.
Hello, sir. Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you for letting me out the
It's
dungeon.
It's time for your rub down.
Take my strong hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe not Igor then.
Yeah.
Maybe a dashing Danish man called Kurt.
Ooh. Maybe the button would just bring me my favorite treats like sweets and chocolate.
No, but you can't.
Yeah, that's
It's one button, one thing.
one thing.
Treats, I mean, how's this for sexism? My grandfather was getting old. So this is many years ago. He had a bell.
For your grandmother.
He would ring the bell, and then my grand would come.
Why did he have a bell? Why didn't you just call her?
I don't know. Guess he didn't want to talk too loudly. Maybe she wouldn't always hear when he called. So then he'd ring a bell.
I've also got a bell in the house. It says here, and it's a ring for lucky. Yeah, my wife got it for me.
Should we test? go get it. Go get the bell. We're gonna cut the camera here. We're gonna come back.
She's not gonna go.
We're gonna try.
Okay, go.
Okay, go. Okay, you have accessed the bell.
Lazy.
Ring for luck. Okay, so your wife got you this, and she will come when you ring the bell. Okay, let's put it to the test. Lucky's wife's working at the moment. She's here at home, work from home. Okay, take it away.
She's not gonna go.
Give it more. Give me at least 2 more jingles of it. Call for her, say Bianca.
Bianca.
So it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I think my grandfather's one worked.
Yeah.
Must be something wrong with your bell.
Yeah.
Nice try. Yeah, I'd say, or like a piece of lemon meringue pie.
Ooh, my wife's apple pie.
So you ring the bell. Hey, go bake. Ring it again. Where's the pie? That's not okay. If your wife had one,
Oh, she would probably get me to get her
foot massages.
Yeah, foot massages, man.
Oh man, that's your wife's kryptonite.
Yeah, dude. She's like, just get these feet.
And mine would be wine. 100% my fiance.
Ooh,
my wife would
ice
have
cold
wine.
beer, bro. An ice cold
You
beer.
can't. You got like. I find so. Lucky
if
and I've been toying with drinking beers during this podcast for quite a while. The problem is then the rest of the day you're like, if you have a beer at 10 a.m.
Yeah, no.
Let's say you have 2 beers. If you have 3 beers by 10 a.m. to 10 to 12 or so, let's say.
You're an alcoholic.
The afternoon is just like.
Yo, but listen, if I'm a statesman, I would definitely have it, and then 5 o'clock on a Friday or 4:30.
Ding 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 ding. Bamp. Ring the button.
Is that a cold one? Yeah, bring it on.
Oh, if somebody brings a warm one, they're fired.
Yeah.
Even if they're your Secretary of State. What is this? I spit on you.
Actually, you've been. I'm going to move you to North Korea. Yeah.
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 So you're going to be our special ambassador.
Tell Kim Jong-un there's no warm beers in this bitch.
No, please, Mr. Lucky, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Shut up, Hillary. You go to North Korea.
Oh, God. Oh,
Okay,
man.
well, there we go. That's it for our first episode of 2021.
Yes.
A bit shaky on the start. It's been a while since we've worked together in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done it, but it was fun. And listen, we're going to continue to do it, and we're going to do we've got a lot of new features coming up in the show. So
Like, subscribe. We're going to try to organize some interviews. The problem is just...
we can't meet with anyone. Like everything. Yeah, but listen, we're not going to complain to you. That's not your problem. Your problem is that we entertain you. That's all we're going to do.
We hope it was a happy hour.
Yes.
That's
Share
the
it
whole
with your
purpose.
friends. Holler at them. Tell them.
Subscribe. Click
Yeah.
on the little button.
Enjoy.
And we'll catch you next week.
Peace.